Well, finally got it done. This is my new breeder system for my tilapia. They're finally getting bigger. That's my new Placosmus. Basically like the tank janitor. So my goal is get a few nice sized breeders and use this one as like an offset tank, and then the 4 smaller ones will be the actual breeding tanks. I'll probably put 2 females, 1 male inside of each one of the little ones, and then just inside of this one I'm just going to put females. I think I won't have no males at all, so that way they can't breed inside there, and should be able to tell once they're ready to produce. Their bellies should get bigger, like right where the eggs form along the belly line, and if you're good at what you do, you know how to tell. Finally got all the leaks and everything took care of. I got a sub pump, 1.6 horsepower sub pump, and this tank right here basically is the tank that holds the water. I'm gonna put my heater in here, and this is where all the water comes from. It goes through the pump, up the lines. As you can see, the first line goes right here, and then from there it goes up to this next tank, and then to the top tank, and then the other line runs over to the other small tank, and then that line goes up to the middle tank and to the top tank over there. Once it fills up to halfway of that PVC pipe right back there, it creates a natural siphon, and the water comes down, goes down to this gutter, it catches all the water, comes out right here, drops into the tank, and then right here I gotta raise this up yet. I gotta make this pipe a little bit shorter, but I'll put certain kind of media in there and filter pads, and this will be my wet dry filter. All the water will run through that, go back into the tank, go up into this filter, go back into the tanks, and keep draining constantly. The way that I got the inlet, the water inlet, is just a cap with a hole drilled in it. That creates a good amount of air bubbles inside the tank, along with the whole natural siphon that dropping down that pipe, hitting the gutter and going down that way. On this side of the gutter I have an open tube, so as soon as that hits, it's splashing, it's creating more oxygen, and it's going down into the tank. Once that hits that filter, it's going to create more oxygen, and I should have more than enough. Also, this is the overflow tank, and it did work. I actually filled up a good 3 inches after I got the whole system running. Everything started going the right way. Inside of this one, I do have an air stone back here right now. The reason why all these mats are upside down and everything is I got some live plants on a few of these, and I just got them upside down so that way they stay in the water, they don't dry out on me. Then will be split up into the tanks to get the cycle going faster. Them are from the guy that had this system set up. It's off the pads themselves, rinse off the plants, put them in there. I'm going to get some stones for the bottom tonight or tomorrow, and in about a week be able to add my fish into the system and get everything going. Just a little quick aquaponic update also. All my radishes are doing really good. All the lettuces are doing very good. Again, still the red leaf isn't growing as good as the rest of them are. I don't understand why. Maybe they need a little bit colder temperatures or something like that. I don't know. We'll find out. Got the spinach still going. It's not doing the greatest. Finally got one bell pepper to pop up. Got another one on its way right here. Got one teeny tiny cucumber right there, if it focuses. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's right there. But the cucumber plants aren't doing good at all. I was about to pull them, but then I seen that today, so I might save that one and just see what happens. The carrots on this side are doing amazing. They should be done within the next 15 days or so. Bean plant's doing real good. I got some more beans. The new plants has got a few beans on them. The pea plant, nothing is flowering down here where the light is, which is where you would think the flowers would be. but there's not a single flower down here. You come up here and you see these little flowers right here. Well, these little flowers, they start turning into a pea pod. I don't know if you can see that. The camera takes forever to zoom in and out. And then they turn into this, a nice pea pod. This is the oldest one right here. But yeah, everything above the light is flowering, so I'm thinking these maybe don't need as much light. They're just flowering everywhere up here. It's crazy. I got at least a dozen peas that are already grown, and at least another 8 to 12 flowers that are flowering right now. Duckweed's doing pretty good. I'm thinking about taking 3 of these systems, or maybe just 2 of the big ones, and setting them up right here. The bottom one or top one will be for the duckweed, and then the other one will be to grow out. Inside of here I got some Java moss from that guy, and it grows pretty quick. So if I could figure out a way to pump water from this fish tank up into there, and then I was thinking about maybe isolating this grow bed to that tank. But we'll see. Right now that's going to be the plant tank, so I don't know. I'm always changing shit, so. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the little show. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know. Thanks.